What is up, guys? It is your boy Phil Shocker, the 96 Hedgehog here with our Week 8 Team Builder of LDL. We are actually going against my good brother, Zach, the Weather Gamer, which I think he had just joined the league himself. I don't know if he has played any games yet. I'm going to have to actually look back on some responses and stuff like that just to make sure if he has or not. Because if he's not, then we're both playing with fresh new teams and stuff like that, which I think it is going to be in that sense of regard. But nonetheless, I'm really excited to play Zach. Zach, in our little friendly rival, he is actually up by 1 on me, and that was because of APA and stuff like that. So he is up by 1, so I really need to get back in the scorecard. We do face off in WWC again as well, so I still have chances to try to even the score with Zach here or try to take back the lead. He just had a better matchup in APA. There's some of that. But let's go ahead. You guys can hit the like button down below and already subscribe to join the Phil Shocker crew today because you'll be friendly with the king of the crew. I'm scared to face Zach's team because he really will work me for this win because he not only has a Sun team, but he has Dracovish. I'm screwed. So, looking at this matchup, okay, let's go break down his team first. His Gmax Pokemon is Charizard, which he actually got in free agency, believe it or not. I believe he got Venusaur in free agency as well. He got, I believe, Steelix in free agency, Phalanx I think he got in agency, Rotoms he got in agency. The main problem with Zach's team, as you can see, is he lacks hazard control. He only has 2 defoggers, so Zach could potentially think of me wanting to probably bring hazards versus his team, so I'm thinking I'm going to make him forced to bring heavy D boots and some mods. But again, like we're just talking about his team right now. We need to talk about his actual team. So his Gmax Pokemon is Gmax Charizard. Then he has the Sun Core with it with Ninetales plus Venusaur. Dracovish is always an awesome monster, but it's also a threatening to face. Phalanx, he is allowed no retreat on his Phalanx. In this situation, he has Inteleon but cannot run Hidden Ability. But also for the Dracovish, he cannot run Hidden Ability Dracovish. The starters and the Fossil Pokemon were not allowed to bring their Hidden Abilities this week. We have Skuntank here, Alchemy, Steelix, Orbeetle, and Rotom Ghost. You see the 6 I predicted him to bring. Inteleon can maybe be brought in there, but I think Dracovish is the team better. Skuntank is another one that could potentially show up, but I don't think really does that well versus me. Alchemy is probably not really going to come unless he really wants an answer to Dracozolt. Steelix I don't think really comes. I think I have too many good things I can check Steelix well. And Orbeetle as well I don't think really comes. I think these are the best 6 Zach has to offer versus my team. The only thing I can maybe see switched in is the Skuntank, but that's it. Other than that, I see no other reason for him to bring anything else on his team. So this was a really hard way to counter this team, but I think I built a perfect team to counter Zach's team to a key. And by the way, we all will be battling on level 50 with the automatic.psnmus, which is a new type of server that's automatic based, which automatic has, I think, like a built-in timer or something like that. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. But we've got Lockjaw here, our Gmax Dreadnought, so I'm not going to be able to Dynamax any of my Pokemon if you bring your Gmax Pokemon. So I cannot bring my Gmax. I cannot Dynamax, so I need to make sure I'm clear. I do need to bring it in its Gmax form, which I believe you have to do. I'm pretty sure that's how I saw one replay. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, we're running Rindo Berry, Gmax Dreadnought, Rock Polish, Rock Slide, Liquidation, Jaw Luck. Pretty much have to run the standard set on this week because it does outspeed plus Charizard 1 by 2 points, but in this case by 1 point. I do not outspeed any form of Venusaur whatsoever out or inside of Sun. I can take 1 hit from Venusaur with the Rindo Berry, and I also take 1 hit from the Charizard with Solar Beam and stuff like that. So basically, the goal of this Pokemon is to set up Rock Polish, Gmax, and then just click buttons versus this team. Actually, can I just... I'm going to probably run Shell Armor, to be honest with you. I don't really need Jaw Lock to do as much damage as I'm probably not going to click it. I only have it there, really, in case I want to hit the Rotom with it. But we're in Shell Armor, so that way I can't be crit, so that's going to be really good as well. But pretty much the dual stab runs house on Zach's team. He's got no safe switches unless he's got the Sun up. But again, I have the Rock Slide here. Also, ignore my cat. He's playing with his little stool and stuff like that. So basically, Dreadnought can win us this game by itself. I do have a few other options to win this game, but this is my main way I would love to win the game and to beat him in his own game with technically sand. Up next, we're bringing Lo Siento, which is I'm sorry in Spanish. Because I'm bringing the deadly set of Choice Scarf Togekiss, running 36 HP, max special attack, and enough speed to outspeed the Phalanx at instant it hits its real retreat, and to basically outspeed the Venusaur outside of Sun. To make sure I do that. Air Slash, we all know why I did that. Flamethrower is really there just in case I want to think about snagging a burn on something. Like maybe Rotom to chip it down. Something to hit Venusaur in case I... Something to counter hit something on his team in case he knows I'm bringing Air Slash forces it. Dazzling Gleam is there in case I want to maybe late game clean with Dazzling Gleam potentially against Dracovish and stuff like that and Phalanx. And maybe some of that... I mean, I don't think Dazzling Gleam is really needed, but it really does help with, I believe, a lower special attack, if I recall. No, it does not. So, I may change this for something else, but who knows? Maybe I'll bring Ancient Power. Actually, Ancient Power is not that bad for the Sex team, kind of, so we'll think about that. But Baton Pass on there. Now, I can't Baton Pass any stats, but Baton Passing by itself is like basically U-turning in that type of situation where I can get a free switch in against anything in his team. Like, if I really think he's going to make a switch, I can click Baton Pass, go on to something else, and do some work there. Up next, we're bringing Majora this week, and Majora, I'm loving Majora this match, dude. And we're bringing pretty much the same set I brought versus Damien in the sense of the regard. We're bringing max HP, almost max attack Adamant with... Actually, might change this to Brave. Do I want to change it to Brave? I don't think it has anything that's boosted. Actually, we'll just run Brave just in case for the Steelix. Actually, I don't think we bring Steelix. Let's just go ahead and have it. But we're running at max HP, like I said, 172 attack Adamant with 84 Spit Def. We basically can live a G-Max Solar Beam from G-Max Charizard. We live a Giga Drain. Just, it comes down to a roll. But we live a Giga Drain from Venusaur. But once I get my Trick Room up and my Weakness Velocity pops, I go in on his team. Will-O-Wisp is only there in case I want to stop a Dracovish from potentially doing anything versus my team, if he has Choice Bandit or if not Choice Scarf, in that sense of regard. But this way, I can kind of counter his team with Trick Room, and some of my mons do benefit from the Trick Room itself, but some don't, so there's going to be something like that. One mon that can pseudo kind of take advantage of it, but doesn't really take much of advantage of it, is River, and we're bringing really Spadef bulky River this week. I almost wanted to go max Spadef, but I needed some bulk to be able to handle the Dracovish. Running Recover, Ice Beam, and Scald. Ice Beam is really there for a potential Venusaur switch in. Scald is just really free versus his entire team. And we have a really risky set. We are running Miracle, which I'm scared to run. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm a little scared to run. But Miracle will destroy Charizard, Miracle destroys Venusaur, and Miracle even will destroy Ninetales if he wants to 1v1 Ninetales. Any of these three mons, if we lose Ninetales, he loses his Sun offensive. If he loses either Charizard or Venusaur, he struggles to break my team without one of them. The main win con, I believe, for him this matchup will be the Venusaur. So that way, if we get rid of Sun and Venusaur, he is crippled. Because then he has to rely on Speed Boost with Charizard, and then try to go from Charizard from there. But basically, Spadef bulk. I might do some double check calcing just to make sure if it's going to lift certain hits, just for that type of situation. Up next, we have Itzlitz the Rotom Heat this week. Our dual stab just goes in versus his team. The only way he doesn't do anything to me, like, I can freely overheat on so many things. I can Thunderbolt so many things. It's just crazy this Pokemon's so good. I have the trick there in case he thinks Dracovish comes in on an overheat, so we can try to cripple Dracovish there. And to prefer Seam if he is a Scarfish rather than a Banditvish. Banditvish makes somewhat sense versus my team, but then again a Scarfish does as well, because Scarfish definitely guarantees outspeeds Lockjaw at plus by 1 point. So we are definitely going to be on make sure we are on the lookout for that type of situation. Which then forces him to bring Jolly versus me over Adamant in that situation. But again, we're running 84 HP, max special attack, and enough speed to outspeed a Jolly Vish 100% of the time. And then we have Roadrunner. We're running dual Scarfers this week because they're both really good. I'm running max speed, so that way I speed tie with Jolly Vish, and actually speed tie with +1 Phalanx. Running Volbeak, Outrage, Facade. I am risking the hustle. I really am risking the hustle. Facade's really on there because basically I can destroy so many things once I get burned or poisoned. 4 in HP, like I said, max attack. Outrage is just free versus his team since he's not going to bring his Fairy type. Bullbeak is really free versus his team too, except Venusaur, and Airlace is there for Venusaur plus Phalanx and anything else I want to check. But that's going to be the team, guys. Definitely leave a like if it already. Subscribe to Join Shocker Crew today. Until next time, guys, we'll see you guys later.